Hello, Sarah. My name is Sean Everett. I am the website analysis expert over at Zucore Marketing. Thank you so much for talking with Eric. He sent your website over to me for analysis. So let's not waste another second. You guys have a great website. I'm not here for the aesthetic part of it, but I will tell you what it's for. Having a great website is sort of like an invitation to, hey, come in and see our business, see what we're like, see what we do. And, it's like an invitation into your home in a sense. And that is exactly what you want it to be. You want it to be homey and you want to invite people in. That's what a beautiful website does. But you also want people to come here, and nobody will come here because it's beautiful. They'll come here because of a Google search. Largely, that is true. Now, there is something that you can do to help that process, and I'm going to show you exactly what that is. Now, the first thing I'm going to show you is that I have a paid tool that I use. It is called Ahrefs. And it shows me the stats of your website, how it's been performing over the last couple months. Now, the next thing I do is I go and do a regular old Google search because they are the gorilla. And I did one for remodeling, Grand Rapids, Michigan, obviously. And I'll tell you a little bit about how it's laid out and how Google works, because a lot of people don't know that. And it's important because it can provide a huge amount of your income if you know how to deal with it. Now, the first thing here that you're going to come across is what we call the map pack, because these folks over here are attached to this lovely map. People do like to hire local, as it were. These three folks did something that these folks down here did not do, and that is they filled out a Google business profile. Now, that is one of the things that the Google algorithm wants you to do. It wants to know that you are interested in being part of its family of companies, as it were. So they want you to fill out a Google business profile. Now, it is just like any other profile online. It asks you things about your company as opposed to yourself. So it'll ask you what year you started your business. It will ask you what your hours are on any particular day. Yeah, and it'll also ask you to prove that you own the website that you're making a profile about. Probably a good fail-safe, huh? So now that is part of what the Google algorithm wants. Now the Google algorithm places absolutely everything on a Google search result page. So there is nothing that gets by the Google algorithm. Now, even on this page, in particular this page, we call this the organic search results because that is what the Google algorithm has complete control over without having to do anything like fill out a business profile. And what's interesting about this area here is that Google says that they are trying to give you the most relevant results possible. Now, relevancy to you and me is probably different than it is to Google because they think a most relevant result is going to be somebody that has a website that conforms to their idea of what relevancy is. And to you and I, it might be somebody that has a good work ethic and uses quality materials. No, that is not what Google is about. Sorry, no, that's not what they do. This is not a list of the best to the worst. This is just a list that satisfies the Google algorithm. And if you do this search today or tomorrow or next week, this is not going to change. It's not like it's democratic and people have the opportunity to one day be at the top of a Google search. No, it's because these people have satisfied a Google algorithm requirement. Now, I'm going to choose Home Specialists just as a comparison to your Google analysis. And here they are. This is their website. They have some nice movie stuff on the top here. I don't know that it's better or worse. Again, it doesn't really matter because nobody goes there because, oh, they have a video. Nobody does that. But here is what's important. Google loves content, and I'm going to show you what I mean by that. Now, I'm going to copy and paste your homepage into this word counter. You have 494 words, and I'm going to do the same thing for them over at Home Specialists. Copy and paste over here, and they have 704 words. Now, you guys are pretty close in that because Google wants you to have 1,500 words. And the reason for that is Google wants anybody who does a Google search to be satisfied with the search results. And that means that they will have to learn something about whatever it was that they searched for, whether it be academic or whether it be looking for a company. They want you to not just be a company that says, hey, here we are. They want you to be a company that educates their customers on what it is that you do and what it is that they want. Now, they want 1,500 words, so you have a little bit of a ways to go, but it is much easier than you might think it is to get 1,500 words on your website. Adding another 1,000 is not that big of a deal. I promise you it's not tough. Now, all words are not equal either on a Google 1,500 words, what they require. What they're looking for actually are keywords. Now, here are your keywords. You have 204 on your website. That is great. That's a great number of keywords. Keywords are words that Google has collected from other websites that are in your industry. It is words that come from your community. It is also words that come from Google searches that bring up yours and your competitors' sites. So that's what Google keywords are. Now I'm going to show you what your competitor has. You have 204 keywords. They have 619. So there's a little bit of catch up to do there. I'm going to show you what their keywords are, in fact. Here we go. Organic keywords. There we go. And just like that, here are their keywords. Home specialist, home remodeling near me. Remodeling contractor, remodeling Grand Rapids. You can see there's a lot of variations on a theme, but I have to point out that the Google algorithm does not know our language. It is only looking for specific words. Companies is not the same as company to the algorithm. It does not know the difference between singular and plural. It does not know that remodeling is related to remodelers or remodel. Those are different words as far as it is concerned. What is a finished basement? You can see these are sort of questions about your industry. Remodeling company near me, room addition, cottage, home improvement. A lot of people don't really know how to search for a remodeler. And there's a lot of other things you can see here. Kitchen and bathroom remodel. You can see these are all questions. Basement fitness. That was hard to say. And these are all the things that people are Googling about. Now, you would like to satisfy those things on your website. You would like to have Home Specialist be on your website. Now, here is something that I want to show you just real fast to sort of demonstrate what a keyword needs to be. I'm going to look for the word best on your website. I do not find it. It says not found. It might be on other pages, but it's not here. Now, I'm going to tell you that if somebody goes to Google and they type in that they are looking for the best remodeling company in Grand Rapids, you will not show up because you do not have that on your website. Google algorithm is not going to infer that you're one of the best because of all the other things you have going on. No, you have to have it on your website because somebody types in a Google search with words, and those words need to appear on the websites that show up in order for that to happen. So you need to have that you are somewhere in there the best construction company, best home remodeler in all of Grand Rapids. That would be to your benefit. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is your backlinks. You have 243, which is really good, actually, 146 domains. Now, these are sites that have your site listed on them. So, for instance, like it might be Yelp for, here is what your competitor has. You have 243 and they have 3,100. But they have a lot of really spammy backlinks. And I'll tell you how I know, because this number should be about half of this number. So I can tell you that they're going to have a whole bunch of ones that are not rated very high. Let me show you what they have. I'm going to once again click here on referring domains. And boom, here we have it. MapQuest, that's a good one. It's rated 91. Super Pages. I don't see like Yellow Pages. I don't see Angie's List. Look at that. It drops down from the 80s right away. They have 4 good backlinks. you can beat that easily, 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 easily. Anything under 70, you don't really care about. Nobody uses WTP.media for their home remodelers in Grand Rapids, or Yably.com. I have no idea what these are. So those are sites that you don't have to go towards. But you want to have ones that are rated 70 and above. Now, those are not hard to find. I can find them on plenty of other sites because I have a paid tool to do so. You could do so by Googling your competitors and see what other sites they're on. Like I said, all of the things that I'm showing you here is stuff that you could do yourself, but probably best that you leave it to a professional with experience and expertise. I'm going to show you why. Now, here is the traffic you had last month. You're up 4 from the month before that. So you had 56 the month before that. Now you have 60, which is roughly what? 2 visitors a day to your website. Here is what they had. 283. So that is a pretty good jump. That is like 6 times more traffic than you had. And that means they had 6 times more opportunity for a estimate request. They had 6 times more opportunity to have that request turn into a customer and for that customer to pay them money. And that's what it all comes down to. And that's all because of where they are placed in this Google search. Now, I'm going to scroll down here and see if I can find you here, Amber Valley. And I just want you to think about your, oh, there you are, not so far down, which is great. This means that you don't have that much to catch up, but you do want to come up to the top here. You can be in both the map pack and you can be near the top, and it will make a huge difference to the number of visitors you get. Look at that. It's not that huge of a distance between the two of you, but look at the difference in the numbers of visitors from yours to theirs. It makes a huge difference. There is a money value attached to that. So I would assume that you would want to spend more time making these beautiful interiors, and I assume exteriors that you do. So that's probably what you should do, and I would suggest that you give Eric a call and let him show you the next steps in getting you higher on those search results. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.